Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Northwestern's offense comes onto the field first today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs it.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Northwestern right back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So Oregon State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running.
Turning it on! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense. Tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. Gets it out fast. Gets away from one, finds room. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback
Come on, bro.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down and 10.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough at this level. That's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this
touchdown Wildcats. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that one.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Steps away to find some room. Quarterback gets the first down. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Beavers are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And the dude was wide open. The first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. They are getting deep of the drive. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out.
God damn, man.
They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to get it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. There he goes. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. The option look. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Northwestern right back to the line.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass.
God damn it, man.
Wide open. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The give on the inside. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield.
Cover.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Got room to work. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Got enough for the first. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Wagner. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz.
Dude,
offensive line was
shit I can do.
Flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
Bro, give me
here
time.
On 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's caught inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. 1st down, Northwestern. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll try to pop the draw. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. It's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections. But the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times for a loss and put the offense in a bind.
He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker. And this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The
defense I don't have no fucking time.
Right after the snap, no wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator.
Take that
brain.
star
So I
off
know
your ass.
exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Beavers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. He'll do it himself.
Can he fumble, please?
2nd and 6 coming. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Turning it on. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Doesn't matter if he got drilled.
To cash in
He
this
fucking
drive,
fumble it.
1st and 10
He got
from the
fucking
50.
12 yards.
They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Bro.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the counter. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Trying to barge their way in.
Oh my God.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern.
They won 2 games, bro.
The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped.
Dude, why are these same fucking plays being
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt.
Oh,
Here
yeah,
on
we're
3rd
not
down,
getting
what a great job flying to the football,
shit.
getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Lincoln. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to get it through the air.
Come on.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense,
Just
and
stay
now it's
on your
4th down.
feet.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Breaks into the open. Pass to 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Northwestern right back to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. There he goes. Open it up. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Fires into the end zone.
God damn it, man. What are you doing,
Now he's
man?
up to 14.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
From the gun, the ground game. Taking it the other way.
Fucking serious.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rides the back and leaves it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, if that guy's good, we might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by just 2 over Boise State.
Looking to the big tight end.
Dude, you're fucking done.
Finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. But this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. With the catch, it's Robinson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Pulls it in. It's Robinson.
You got to split defenders, man.
First down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Might be looking to run. Hauls it in, the first down and more.
See what happens when you stay on your feet?
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I don't get it. Why
he unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets a big 4th down conversion.
For?
They're trying to throw the wide receiver
Get
screen
a
to pick up that
touchdown.
first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
skips away from pressure. Got a man, it's Robinson. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third.
There was no need to jump. No need.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're putting...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
That's what happens.
What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Now the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open.
Touchdown, Beavers! A great catch and run for 6. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Wildcats want to move quickly.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
No.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Toss sweep to the right. Fighting off the defender. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14.
When you run it up the middle, you got so many big boys on the inside. When you run this toss out wide, it's nice because you get guys make some tackles out wide.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. On 1st and goal, let's see if Northwestern can score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the 4th. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation, just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and you just didn't see it on that play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
No, it's not what you fucking drop it.
Receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Oh, man, this is getting fucking ridiculous. Like,
on 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers.
Oh, my.
It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up